From a massive new region called Havenhythe and a new Dreadhog boss to an official plugin support system and the total removal of auras. This is everything you need to know about the new era of RuneScape. Today, Jagex unveiled their 2026 roadmap, which they are calling the Road to Restoration. These updates aren't just about content, they are about fixing the game's foundation. It kicks off with a massive integrity overhaul, including a complete UI refresh that brings back the classic secular minimap, a huge win for those missing the nostalgic 2000s feel. They are also finally giving us cosmetic toggles. You can now hide other players' customizations and animations, allowing you to see what other people are actually wearing. Also, iconic free-to-play areas like Lumbridge, Draenor, and Varrock are getting graphical overhauls to bring them up to more modern standards. Also, Rune Metrics will be completely free for everyone starting this spring. I have never used Rune Metrics myself based on the fact that it's locked behind another paywall to membership, so I'm happy to see that Jagex is finally coming to their senses and finally making this free to everyone. Next month in February, we will be getting the combat modernization update that Jagex alluded to last year. This update aims to make the 3 original combat styles intuitive and fluid as Necromancy was. Alongside this, Jagex is smoothing out the low to mid game skilling experience, removing the friction that I'm sure most of you remember to ensure that leveling feels like a reward rather than a chore. One of the most controversial but exciting changes is the removal of auras this spring. Jagex plans to redistribute those effects though of certain auras back into the core game. While we don't have too many details yet, I expect these buffs to be earned through quest rewards, boss drops, and minigames, helping ease the time-sensitive pressure that auras can bring to players. The Grand Exchange is also getting some love with some better buy limits and more frequent price updates. This should finally address some issues of items trading significantly above or below their listed GE prices. But perhaps the biggest bombshell announcement is official plugin support coming to RuneScape. Jagex is officially inviting developers to join a plugin program to help shape the future of the RuneScape client itself. If this is even half as good as what we've seen in OSRS, it's going to be a complete game changer. Now let's talk about content. Havenhythe is RuneScape's largest area expansion to date. Located east of Morytania, this first land features a chilling vibe shift starting as a lush living village that slowly decays into a treacherous vampiric nightmare the further east you go. With this region update comes 2 new early game teaching bosses, Silverquill the Dreadhog, no not that one, where he is designed to teach players how to react to telegraphs. The second boss is Ivar the King of Bones, a massive hill giant who is focused on teaching players how to prayer flick. As far as drops, the Dreadhog is probably going to drop some of its silver spikes, which is likely to be used to craft weapons effective against vampires, and Ivar the King of Bones will most likely drop its new Bone Club, a powerful weapon that is probably going to be good for mid-game players. We are also seeing 2 major level cap increases this year, Hunter to 110 and Construction to 120. The Hunter expansion introduces a new form of training Hunter called Clockwork Trapping, which uses birdhouses made from every tier of log all the way up to Eternal Magic logs. There will also be a new update to Big Game Hunter where you'll gather materials for the new tier 85 to 90 ranged armor, as well as the highly anticipated Masterwork Ranged armor, which looks like an incredible Assassin's Creed inspired set. Shout out to all of you who have played Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. If you know, you know. For the gatherers, look out for Red Ivy and Giant Crayfish, the 2 new resources that are found in that new region, plus a brand new archaeology dig site. If you're looking for a challenge, part 2 of this update drops in late 2026, featuring a solo duo encounter with the Grazi Blood Knights. More details to come later in the year, I'm sure. Yes, it's actually happening. The player avatar refresh arrives in April. Houston, we have cheeks. We're getting updated base models, hairstyles, and faces, plus a rendering engine update to fix the weird plastic shine on modern outfits. This is phase 1 with more refinements coming based on community feedback. In the summer of this year, construction finally gets its day in the sun as the skill hits 120. Player-owned houses are being overhauled with a new recipe system. You'll be able to craft furniture based on your actual achievements, like displaying a trophy from a hard-earned boss kill. It's going to be great. Finally, Leagues 2 returns this year. Jagex promised it will be faster, more fun, and more broken than the first Leagues. That is the new era of RuneScape in a nutshell this year. It's a bold roadmap, but is it enough to keep the community engaged for the next 25 years? Let me know in the comments below. And which of these updates are you most hyped for? Thanks for watching. My name is Mattitude, and I'll see you in the next video.